What the hell is this? What is this?
I thought would always.
Holy shit! Wait, is she crying? Wait, is this a... Wait, hold on, chat. L print. First of all, shut up. Is this... What are we about to get into, chat? Is it heavy? It's heavy?
Yeah.
Be personal and just, you know, I would just carry them myself. Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my best to keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just has to be done. And I have always believed in not condemning people or starting drama online. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking, why am I doing this and why now? And I would like to explain that before I get started so that people understand what prompted.
Holy fuck. Holy why is this nigga what is wrong with this nigga? Why does it feel like every year this nigga is doing some nut shit, my nigga? And somehow he still like is like what the fuck? Every year, my nigga, am I tripping? Every year it's a situation with this freak ass nigga.
Prompted me to do this today, and that it's not just on a whim or
Bro,
something
she said
like
sexual
that.
assault, blackmail.
So,
Hold on, gang.
like I said,
Chat, this heavy,
I
chat.
took a lot of notes, so forgive me if I just end up reading
Watch it
off my
live.
notes.
Wait, so wait, okay. So you want me to jump into the like? I don't know no content. I don't know anything that's been said for what? How long? For the last 30 minutes, and you want me to just jump 30 minutes and just watch it live? Bruce, okay, how many times you? Okay, I understand. Bruce was right, gang.
A lot of people were right.
A lot of people said shit about this motherfucker, bro. A lot of motherfuckers. And still, somehow, some way, niggas scoot that shit. Just keep watching.
The first and probably most severe reason is that one of the rules that I set for myself a long time ago about withholding this information was that if I ever felt like somebody else was in danger or being hurt, I would then make myself speak about it. And 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago now, I was informed by 3 separate people, one of whom was present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me, and to someone in LA at the end of September. And this person is not a streamer or content creator, but obviously that does not matter. And because of this, I cannot in good conscience sit here knowing that I know critical information about someone that almost no one else does and not say anything. I think that most issues and dramas should stay private and off the internet, and I still hold that belief to this day, and I will hold that belief going forward. However, there are certain things that cross the line, and I say that the line has been crossed too many times to be count. There's a point where I believe that people deserve to know.
Yeah.
I think that at a certain point, if you know a lot of things about someone and you don't say anything to look out for others, it's wrong. It's wrong to keep it to yourself. I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people. And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. But regardless, yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons I decided to do this stream is to come out about all of this because I can't hold on to it any longer because it feels wrong to do so. And an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused.
Is this nigga brain dead? You hear this?
It's not funny, but he thinks this is like Game of Thrones or something.
Like he dead. Like this is real life. What do you mean smear? That's not how That's not how this works. You think this is a fucking movie? Yo, you say anything, I'm gonna fucking root. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass bot. Niggas are saying, I ain't gonna lie, he might be a psychopath.
Yeah.
He quite literally might be a psychopath. I ain't gonna cap.
Seek help immediately.
No, dead ass.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees.
No, like gang. I'm not even. You probably like listening to watching people react to shit and thinking like, oh, somehow, some way it's justified this way. Yo, miss, just get help. There's something wrong with you, my nigga. There's something in your brain isn't braining. There's a pathway that's fucked up. I'm dead ass. Go get some fucking help, gang. Something's wrong with you. I'm for real. Like, not even trying to be like, you need to be like.
Them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I kill
rabbits.
Oh, bro, this.
Yo, no, this nigga's actually no. Nah, gang.
Since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him. I'm sure he's probably listening now, and it's probably going to come as quite a shock to him that this information made its way back to me and that I've known for months. But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet. Okay. So now that I've explained all the reasons why this took so long and why I made the decision to do this stream, I have a few more things I would like to get out of the way before I start talking about all of this. The way that I'm going to do this today is I'm going to run through everything from the beginning to the end to try to get across the story as accurately.
She don't even look. Yo, Maz. Yeah. Oh my God, she's on timing. Y'all are on timing, bro. Thank you.
And fully as I can. And, hold on. Hold on. I'm also going to be showing a few screenshots validating what I'm saying. I have more things, but this is what I felt comfortable using today. And, I will be running through those later. Another thing that I'd like to mention before I start is that during my statement, I'm going to be mentioning directly the names of about half a dozen other creators who were present for certain things.
Oh,
and
like she got proof.
I want to say that none of these people did anything wrong.
People that
I'm just
seen that shit.
Saying that they were there, and I've asked all of them permission. They all said that it was fine to include their names, but I know this won't stop everyone, but I ask
somehow,
people,
some way, chat.
For the
niggas are gonna find a way to say some shit about Emiru gang. She's getting permission from motherfuckers that they using their likeness, their names and shit like this. Somehow, some way, some sick motherfuckers on that side. You already know what I'm talking about. From that side, you know what I'm saying? They gonna Twitter.
Streamers that I mentioned, please don't go bothering them or asking them for more information. If there's something else that they want to say, they'll say it themselves. So there's no point to go pester them and bother them about it.
Mizkif.
There are also streamers who gave me permission to share things that they relayed to me privately, but asked me to redact their names, which I, of course, did. And the last thing that I want to make clear is that not every person that I interact with or that I'm friends with knew the extent of all of these things. And in fact, most of them didn't. And some of them didn't even know anything at all. I tried to keep things private with my close friends. But if anyone during the past year ever approached me asking questions, I didn't lie and I told them the truth. But, yeah, I don't want there to be some kind of witch hunt like, oh, you know, you knew and this know, a lot of people, you know, didn't know everything or didn't know anything.
Yeah, because they would do that. They'll go to like other people.
I think
like,
that's
why didn't you help? Why didn't you do this? So that's good that she's doing that.
all that I have to get out of the way to start.
Mizkif about to go on a spirit command. Hey, Shorty called that shit out. Ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. Fuck him.
This is public information.
I mean, smart low hockey.
I initially moved in. Sorry, I'm still sick, like I said.
Yo, that cold, that shit caught everybody. You didn't get sick? Yo, that cold caught everybody in this bitch, bro.
This is all public, obviously this part. I moved in with him, I believe it was the end of 2021.
Yeah.
Because he offered, I was living alone at the time, and I was having stalker issues in Kansas, and I mean, you guys know like all the stuff that happened there. I ended up joining the org and everything. We did a lot of streams together. And I mean, a lot of people already know this, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. We started dating. We were in a relationship starting January 2022.
Okay.
After I joined OTK. I'm not planning to go into too much detail about the start of the relationship because it honestly doesn't really matter at this point. It's irrelevant now. The only things that really matter.
Did people know that they did it? Was that like a known thing?
I think it's if you knew, you knew.
Oh, if you
like,
knew, one of them
you were
situations.
Paying attention.
Yeah.
That you guys need to know for the story are that it was an extremely private relationship.
This nigga Miz.
It was even hidden from friends and people in the org, but I mean, obviously people all eventually figured it out. They're not fucking
Vance,
stupid.
thank for the sub, resub.
And second, it was an extremely codependent relationship, which it's not the issue, but let's just
Throw that out there.
making that clear
Yeah.
for details.
Yep.
He initially portrayed himself to me as someone who was very nice to girls and wanted to help me feel safe from stalkers and wanted me to succeed as a teammate. And we grew very close over time, and I was very dependent on him for feelings of safety, social life, like my stream, my job, everything. So yeah, besides it being a very codependent relationship, the start of it was fine. I saw a lot of people mentioning this. They thought this was what I was going to talk about. It's not a secret. I think everyone who paid attention knew that he was very controlling over what I wore, to a degree, who I was friends with, and even when I would stream. So, when it was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start, it would be things like, for example, he would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would
First of all, you shouldn't be throwing nothing at nobody in a relationship chat. Let's get that straight out there. I don't give a fuck you a girl or a guy, nigga. You shouldn't be throwing shit. But what the fuck could Emiru be doing for you to want to throw fucking shit at like what the fuck are we talking about, gang? Basically, what the fuck are we doing, gang? What's going on?
His phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared
yo,
me. I
niggas
don't like
dead
it.
got anger
and
issues.
one time, it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye. But he always, you know, was like, "Oh, it's an accident," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's an accident." Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that, you know, he's.
Step it for the result.
At the time, I just kind of was, you know, I just brushed it off. And looking back now, I feel like that was kind of the start of him testing my boundaries, if that makes sense.
Seeing what you could get
so
away with.
That was already kind
with.
of starting to show signs within the first 6 months.
It's either that or
me and
just a
him being
fucking
close. And then,
drooler that can't control his emotions.
again, a very public situation. the end of 2022, the cover-up allegations happened.
Cover up.
I mean, yeah, like I said, all that's public. You can find all that, see like what I said during that. Everything.
Oh, that shit. I remember that big old fucking.
After that happened, his behavior started getting a lot worse.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. You know, he was very stressed. A lot of stuff was happening, but the bad behavior was ramping up, and I feel like it's so apparent if, like, you know, you go back and watch anything from that time. I tried so hard to help him and be there for him because I really believed in him, and I wanted him to, you know, get better and get back on his feet. And
bro, chat, we talking 2021, 2022 right now. She said that this is like certain weird shit's happening to this
that,
day.
Unfortunately, it's not really happening.
Do you understand? What
for
the
a long
fuck?
Time, I think about a year and a half from when that all happened, it was kind of like slow things getting worse. But I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna bother going into the details of all of that because there's just too much to cover, and it's honestly kind of not really relevant to the rest of what I'm saying because the rest of what I want to say is a lot worse. There was a point where things really took a turn for the worst. Like, it felt like, you know, like a very delicate branch just kind of snapped. So, and again, a lot of people are like vaguely aware of this, but I'll explain it for people who aren't, you know, chronically tapped into all that stuff.
Yeah. Talk to me.
So for a long time,
for the sub, Swampy.
After the like cover-up allegations happened, and he was like starting to kind of struggle on his stream, he never wanted to stream at the same time as me. Like, we really avoided it. And to me at the time it made sense because, you know, I was like, well, of course, like, you know, we share a lot of community members. If we're live at separate times, we're both going to perform better. You know, it makes sense. But,
right.
Yeah, we were never really live doing the same thing at the same time for a long time.
Right.
With the exception of, like, things like events or sponsors or, like, you know, just special things.
Who's she talking about? Mizkif.
For a very long time.
The one and only.
And a lot of you guys probably noticed that I would only usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That was because of him. And now I stream whenever I want. But the first time that we ever streamed at the same time was for the 2024 Rust Kingdoms event on Twitch.
2024?
We were sharing drops, so it was the first time.
Damn, they were together all up till then.
At the same time, doing the same thing, basically. I know you're probably like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? But it'll make sense in a bit. So.
No. Broke up like 8 months ago.
I'm live. He's live. We're both streaming, and
okay.
Like I said, you can go find all of this. This is public. There are clips of this.
Didn't Biz abuse another girl? Gang. I quite frankly don't even remember all the shit he's done. I just like it's one of them things. Crazy, was like it's always something, loser, bro. Man. It's always something. So I can't.
He's always been a loser. Like it's like, too much to look at, bro.
I can't, bro.
Doing really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, you know, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out. You know, we're gonna have fun. Like I was really, really excited. And then I start seeing in my chat people start saying unofficial Miz raid, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me. He's saying like, Emmy, you know, I'm gonna kill myself.
What?
I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc.
Huh?
And basically he was upset because
I
had higher viewership.
I knew it! I knew it! This fucking
He's
Bro!
a freak, bro. He's a,
Bro, I
he's
knew
a
it!
disgusting freak, gang.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it, bro. Oh, I was like, yo, I pray she didn't say this shit. I pray she doesn't say this shit because there's been times, like the first time I met that nigga at TwitchCon, boom. Viewers, my viewers are this, my viewers are that, my viewers are my first time meeting viewer. I knew she was gonna say some shit like this.
So long for this, etc. Saying like, Emmy, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. I waited, or I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc. Basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him, and like I said, this is during an event, so there were drops. Like everyone knows when there's drops, like it's not even fucking real. But yeah, he starts messaging me. He's really upset. I tried to
that's some
tell him,
loser
I was
shit,
like,
gang.
bro, you should come back and play. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's like wondering where you are. But yeah, he ended his stream, and then I'm still live, you know, trying to act like nothing's wrong. And in that house, I had a glass door so I could like see this was happening. He was walking behind me.
Him messaging her that while she's live though, chat is fucked. Cause as a streamer, everything is emotion. Like everything is how good you're doing mentally in your head, gang. You go and you're messaging someone that you care about, you're about to kill himself because of the viewer count, gang. And how are they supposed to react? They supposed to just continue with their stream, like how they supposed to just be normal, gang? Like what the fuck type of shit?
Making sure that I knew he was there. And by the way, so there were many ways out of that house if he wanted to leave the house that were closer to his stream room. He intentionally chose the door that was right by my room.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore. It didn't work for months, and it would just make this horrible sound that I would have to hear like every fucking day. But anyway, so I hear him back there doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back. I get up and I go talk to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, Emmy, like, I hate all of you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me, and like, I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. And I was like, is this like
what the fuck?
really happening?
This nigga's
Rough
schizo,
stuff.
chat.
He was like, I don't know what else to do. He was like going off on me, like basically saying that he hated me. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. And he was like, go finish your stream so that people don't know anything's wrong. And
Beer?
I stop in the bathroom outside my stream room, and I'm like, you know, checking my makeup, trying to make sure people can't tell that I was like crying. And I'm only in there for like 30 seconds, and he comes and like looms in the doorway. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just checking my makeup. So I go back and I stream for a couple hours, to finish the stream, do my best to just like, you know, carry on
Okay.
the show basically. And yeah, after that, like I said, was when things started to get really fucking bad. It was like something just snapped. For the rest of the week, he streamed the Rust event. He got all the drop viewers. I'm sure he was.
I'm listening
very
to still
happy.
chat. Hold on.
I mean, good for him. And during that time, I obviously was like thinking and processing a lot of what happened. But I mean, it was a lot because this person was at the time like kind of it was like my partner and my best friend and like the only person that like I really talked to ever. Or like at least off stream. So I mean, it was just it was a lot. But the very next stream, I went live about a week after that, and I announced that I was planning to move because I knew that I would have to move.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I have to go live and say this so that, you know, kind of force myself to commit to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Does that make sense?
Maz, are you able to tweak the ads? A lot of people can pay my ads right now. Could we like hold on, or would I have to do that? Would I have to do that, or can y'all do that? Yes, I can. All right, tweet like lower the ads a little bit for right now, like for like the next hour or so.
Obviously, I didn't move out right away, but after like all of that Rust stuff happened was when the other domestic abuse stuff really started. He would destroy furniture in front of me. He would throw things in front of me and near me. Destroy walls. Again, you can go see this in some of his VODs. Upset at me, and I would go to my stream room and literally lock myself in to get away from him. And at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour, and like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill both of us. And this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did all the time. Like one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video.
Like a fucking terrorist.
And Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me." And I was like, "Oh well." Like, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Which led to him
What?
going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about
What?
killing himself while doing it.
Was it Ludwig? Yo,
home,
this is a fucking freak,
things
gang.
would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure. There
Yo.
was a time that
Insecure about what
I walked
exactly?
into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me there, he threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better. So basically, I felt like I was kind of stuck in a loop where I felt like I had...
Pack this nigga up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just pack this nigga up, bro. He too far gone, gang. He's too... This nigga's a fucking loser. Yo, that nigga's not real.
Not real.
Yo, it's like, gay. Like, you gotta get the fuck up out of here, gay. Like,
to
you're
constantly
fried.
perform
Like, you're not normal.
and like
You're fried.
prove
Take
my
5 years
value
minimum.
5 years,
to
disappear.
not be thrown away, but at the same time, if I ever performed too well, I was gonna be punished for it. And
What?
It just felt like a very
Imagine feeling that, chat.
situation to be stuck in because
Imagine wanting to do better in your career as a streamer and stuff, but it's like, fuck, but if I do better, my boyfriend might fucking,
Hit me.
like what the fuck? I'm afraid to walk out my room right now because I just had a banger stream, and my boyfriend's gonna fucking yell at me. My boyfriend's gonna fucking throw a phone at my eyeball. The fuck?
Yeah, bro.
streaming's my hobby and my job. Like, it's a huge part of my life, even before, you know, I met him and became like a larger creator. And I remember thinking all the time how it felt like he hated me, but he still wanted me around for his channel and like his thumbnails and everything. And this is still before I moved out. There was a time where it was the tension in the house was so unbearable that I would sneak out and I would sneak into Esfen's house using my code, and Esfen didn't know why I was doing this. He saw me a couple times. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a nap in your guest room. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I would sneak into Esfen's house just to have some time of like peace and quiet.
Yo.
But eventually, I would just carry them myself.
Wait. Refresh. I did refresh.
Today, I'm finally gonna be opening up.
We got to like right.
The psychological and domestic abuse.
We're at 124.
Other things would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt
feels insecure. It was like a few after this.
Asked me about it. They were like, "What the fuck was?"
Let's take right here.
Laying in the guest room bed, and one of the roommates in that house had come to see like why I was crying, and they were standing in the corner, and he came in, and he was very physically aggressive. He was like, "Emmy, like, what are you doing?" Like, angry. And then as soon as he turned and saw this other person standing there, he instantly, like, deflated and changed his tone. He was like, "Oh, Emmy, I was wondering where you were. Like, are you coming home?" And, that roommate, like, later asked me about it. They were like, "What the fuck was that? Like, are you okay?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's nothing," because I felt like a lot of the reason that I didn't tell the people around me was because I felt like no one would understand, or even if they understood, it would just be a burden to them, because all of our streams and social circles and communities are so intertwined. I was like, maybe it's just better for me to deal with this and like hope things get better, basically.
And when you're in the middle of, when you're in it and all the emotions are involved, and you're in a relationship with someone, gang, you don't make you feel me? From the outside looking in, it's way easier to be like, yo, just leave that, just do that, trust me. I've done it a million times. But when you're in it and your experience is different, chat, it's different. Your brain copes with shit, it's making it, like, it's dead ass different, bro. So don't just be like, why did you delete it, why did you, it's deeper than that, bro. It's harder than that. Trust.
I honestly don't even remember what the final straw was that I finally was like, okay, it's time to go. Like, I prepared the house that I lived in before this one, like, pretty much immediately after the, like, breaking the front door thing happened, but I was still, like, scared and unsure. So I don't remember what the final straw was, but I remember the day I took Cheddar to the house, because he just randomly started, like, screaming at Cheddar. Was like, "Get that fucking cat out of my house." So I just grabbed Cheddar and put him in my car. And grabbed his litter box and took him there. And I just left him there and never took him back to that house. And then, I think like within several days after that was when I finally moved out.
Animals
it
too,
was on very short notice. Like I said, I don't even remember what the final straw was because so many things happened, but there was a time when I just knew. I called some movers. I said, "Hey, can you come tomorrow?" And they were like, "Yeah," and then I literally moved the next day. Moving out into the last house that I lived in was a huge step mentally because, like I said, a big part of why I moved into the first house in Texas in the first place was because I felt like it was the safest option for me. Because, you know, I am a girl where it's like kind of scary for me to be living alone. So it was very hard, and at the time, even though like all these other things had already happened, I was very hopeful that me and him could be cordial and like eventually like things would be fine, at least publicly, like for stream reasons, that, you know, everyone could just keep streaming like nothing had happened. And, you know, at the time I thought that would be the best thing to do, and I felt like if I, you know, separated myself from him without explaining anything, people that watch
he's on the way.
wouldn't understand and would attack me. I was yeah, I mean, it ended up happening anyway.
I just got who's this about? Mizkif. She's exposing Mizkif.
Yeah. After I moved out, we, like I said, still kept in contact. I had hope that somehow things would get better. he would always beg for me to come back, and he would promise therapy and change and like even talk to other people and like kind of present like, oh, I want to change, I want to be better for Emmy or whatever, you know. There was a short period in October
better for yourself before you want to be better for anybody else, nigga.
We had broken up because, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter now. And when that happened, I honestly felt relieved because I was like, okay, finally, it's like on his terms, so that means he'll be satisfied and he'll be able to say it was his choice, and he'll leave me alone. Because whenever I would try to push for it, it just felt like I couldn't like really sever it, if that makes sense. But I mean, obviously, hence me doing this stream, that was not the end of it. A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk for closure.
Never let this happen, chat. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. I know you don't want to be rude. That shit can happen on the phone, gang. If you really need it to even happen, bro. If you break up with somebody, you're honestly trying to stay broken up, you want nothing to do with them, bro, do not link with them, bro. I'm the wrong motherfucker to talk. But gang, do not fold, do not link, gang. Do not, bro. It's gonna be some old bullshit. Don't fold.
And I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to start to try to distance myself from him. So yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly...
What is she about to say?
He tried to climb on top of me.
Yo, bro.
Dang.
Me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed.
I'm not gonna lie. No. In all honesty, chat, niggas, I don't give a fuck, niggas, women. If you're in a situation where your partner is crying and you're somehow aroused, like you're like they're crying, it's emotional, all this shit, yada, they're hurt, all this shit, and you're trying to fuck, like you know how it feels. You're in a situation with a girl, they're crying. That's the last thing on your mind, gang. Yo, that feeling in your chest, like fuck. You're not fucking bricked up. You ain't trying to touch no fuck. What? Are you crazy? Fucking freak. Fucking what the fuck?
Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like.
She said like a cat.
And instead of apologizing or checking if
big
I
ass
was okay,
nigga jumped up.
He said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying, without checking if I was.
I feel weird now. Yo, do niggas know how to motherfuckers don't know how to take accountability? His drooler ass nigga be like, yo, I don't know.
I feel weird.
I feel weird now. I feel like I did something. Yo, your reaction made me feel weird, like I did something. I'm out of here. Yo, fucking, that's a pussy. No, like that's a fucking man giant. Like.
And at the time, I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for other streamers around us, or like, you know, making things weird for viewers. I know that probably sounds crazy, but like I just felt this pressure, like I had to try to keep things together, if that makes sense. I felt like I'd caused trouble for so many other people if I ever said anything bad about him, or if I caused rifts in our friend group or streamer group. I tried to stay on good terms with him and hold everything in, and also I still cared about him a lot, and I still at that point had hope that things would get better and that, you know, he would improve. And he'd also always hammer into me how he never physically abused me because he never hit me, and he would coach me and tell me to tell people or other streamers who were asking about it because they were concerned. He would say, tell them that I never hit you. Make sure that they know that I never hit you.
Wait, what?
Around the same time, this was during OnlyFans 2, so I guess like December-ish. He would often message me in the middle of my streams and berate me for things like playing the same class as him in WoW because he thought it would make people think that I was better than him. And again, like I said earlier, I felt like I was stuck in a constant loop where I had to perform well to not be thrown away. But if I performed too well, I was gonna be punished.
You're gonna get put,
and,
yo. Gang. Have you heard or seen anything more more insecure than this?
No.
Like, I've never seen a bigger definition of insecurity than this shit in my life. Like, it is the pure definition of insecure. What the fuck is it? Am I listening? What is happening?
I knew this motherfucker was a loser. I didn't
But
know
not on this level.
Not on this level.
Not on this level.
Like, this motherfucker should be jailed, man. Like, what the fuck?
How's that got beaten up yet, though?
Gay.
God, bro. Like,
how
come we had...
Like, he has to get some sense knocked into him or some shit.
Dudes haven't, like,
Yeah, stomped him the fuck out.
Stomped this motherfucker out, gang.
Dead knew about this and did nothing.
Bro, that nigga needs to get his fucking, like, I don't know, bro.
Actually wanted to show some of those messages.
Whoa,
Because obviously a
no.
lot of these things,
We about to see this fucking insecure ass shit in 4K?
yeah, I'm not gonna fully read these out because I honestly just don't want to read them out, but I feel like I want to show them to like kind of show what I'm saying.
How can I not tank as warrior in dungeons because you aren't a tank? I said I don't want to be a tank. I mean, I don't want to tank in raid, which is still true because I don't know what I'm doing. You do not need a tank in dungeons. So now I'm going to get so much shit nonstop. Don't ever pull up. Emmy is better. Emmy this. I can't have anything. Emmy. Yo, chat. You know how y'all be trolling me about shit? Like just shit with the bros or shit like that? This nigga would actually see shit like that and internalize that and feel hurt. Like, all them trolls y'all probably typing in this chat, Emmy better, this, that. This nigga's genuinely getting raped. Like, he's feeling shitty about himself.
Internalizing it,
He's
bro.
internalizing that shit and taking it out on his girlfriend. Holy fuck, gang. Holy, imagine, chat, like, I had a girl or even my ex, all those trolls you say she owes you, blah, blah, blah. I'd go to get mad at her about that shit. Like, genuinely, gang. Like, genuinely, bro.
And I am planning to probably post the VOD of this somewhere, so if, you know, you want to read this later, that's fine, I guess.
I mean, wait.
And again, this was
You just
all
take.
happening while
Yo, this
I
nigga.
was live. You can literally go find the stream and see me trying to deal with this while I'm live in the middle of a dungeon, trying to just play the fucking game.
Do you think he ever has moments where he's like, damn,
He snaps like back to
I'm a
reality.
fucking loser. Like what I just said, like what the fuck? Or is it just 24/7 delusion?
But he like someone like this dead exists. Like this is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
He probably hates himself.
No, he for sure probably. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He probably hates himself. He has to.
Yeah.
Cause I'd hate myself. Not gonna lie, I would.
Oh fuck! I think I.
Dude, don't dude me. What? I don't understand
Emmy,
what you
do
want to
it.
do.
Let me handle all the hate, the criticism. The you're worse than Emmys. The Emmy is so much better. The people saying you're better in every chat. The comparisons is nobody will ever be on my side. Let me deal with it. You have fun. I asked you not to become a tank. You didn't listen. And now it's the classic, what was I supposed to do? I'm not dealing with this. And like I said, you can go find the stream. But for context,
That nigga said, Emmy, I can't have anything, Emmy. You just take. I don't understand what you want me to do. Not tank. Just that simple. What the fuck does that mean? You already played War when I told you we're going to get compared. Don't pull. I'm going to pull aggro because I'm warrior. No, you're not. Another warrior can tank.
I was playing Warrior in World of Warcraft in like a level 24 dungeon. It was like Silverpine. Like, it was just like, it wasn't even like,
Yo, Emmy better.
it was like dog shit gameplay, I'm gonna be honest.
Chat, Emmy
Be
better.
better.
Yeah, anytime that nigga
So-
talk, Emmy better.
Be
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, yeah, you can, read that later, I suppose, if,
Emmy better.
yeah, like I said before, shit, hold on. I was constantly
Hey,
trying
Drew, what'd
so
you
hard
say?
to compromise with him because I wanted to be cool and I wanted us to be able to coexist in the same streaming sphere. But I felt like I could never win, and he hated my whole existence, like ever since that one stream where I had like a little bit more viewers than him. And he would say that it was my fault that his stream was dying because most of his viewers liked me, and whenever he hit on another girl, they would be confused or not take it seriously because they knew that me and him were together privately. And he said if he would be able to hit on other girls and convince them that it was real, he would get his career back. That was like, started within the last couple of weeks that we spoke to each other.
Bro.
Baby, please let me do girl content. Please. I'm too much of a fucking loser, untalented content creator, and I need fucking girl content to possibly bring me back. Please, baby, please. What the fuck?
Loki. What you just said probably hurt him more than anything.
What the fuck?
The fact that he's such a dog shit content creator, he has to use girl content. to
Yo!
his career.
King!
That's bad, bro. This is so sad.
Yo, that
Bro, what the fuck, gang?
I ain't gonna lie to you, that might send him over the edge, I ain't gonna lie.
He started saying terrible things to me about other streamers in Austin. In particular, one specific streamer who I know there's a lot of people that know he has beef with certain streamers. It was
Who you
not
think-
one of those streamers.
who
It
think you're
was
gonna say-
someone who,
Oh,
to
maybe
this
she's
day,
not gonna
has
say the
been
name.
Nothing but nice to him. He would say horrible things about this person, like about them in their stream.
Who do you think she's talking about?
It was just
In their
it was
stream.
very hard to listen to. And just in general, he would say horrible things about other streamers in Austin, like, I quote, "I hate everyone here. You are all useless to me. You're worthless to me because it does nothing for my stream anymore to collab with any of you."
Yo.
And him saying that was the final
Yo.
straw for me.
though.
Yo.
He said that to a group chat?
Like, who- like,
or
I'm
he
trying
just
to
said
figure
that to Emmy?
Did he say that on stream without saying any names? Cause I'm trying to imagine like hearing that shit. Like,
Bro.
somebody like what are we talking about now, gang?
The day
To
that he
Emmy.
said that to me about other people
Oh, he said it to Emmy about
was
other
the
people.
first day that I ever, for the first time, started to ignore his calls and messages. And
Yeah, just let him
because of
rot.
that, he even threatened to come to my house if I didn't answer. But I did end up calling him back, and I spoke to him. And I basically told him that I felt like I could finally see things for what they were. And he started panicking, and he was super apologetic, and he was saying he didn't want to lose me.
That's what they do.
Which wasn't the first time that he like did something like that, and was like, you know, basically begging me not to leave.
Yo.
So that was definitely the most extreme time.
Classic.
And again, like I said, I always had the hope that things would be cordial, or that, you know, we could be fine with each other. So I agreed, and we agreed we were going to talk about all of that. We talked about it about a week later, and instead of apologizing for anything, he basically told me that he realized he needed to go to Japan and LA to get his viewership back up, and he was basically too young to focus on friendships and relationships. And it was I mean, despite everything, like I said, I still cared about him. So it was
Chat. Imagine you about to have that talk with your significant other, or someone who was your significant other, and you're still on that type of timing, kinda, and he brings up what she just said, gang. You think you're about to get into it, and he starts talking about his fucking viewership. Okay, just get the fuck out, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here,
still
bro.
hard.
What are we talking about? Grown ass man too young. Nigga, what are we saying? What do you mean too young for what?
Like a mix of feelings, you know, like I was devastated, but I was also so relieved.
Nigga say you too young to have.
But because of the past incidents during like other fights and times I would try to separate myself from him, past incidents during those times of him manipulating me into staying close with him and giving him more chances, sexually assaulting me, the abuse, and just him generally not being a very nice person. After that, I decided that the only solution and way for me to move forward, I made the hard decision, but I know now for sure the right one,
Restraining order.
was to finally completely cut contact with him. I knew it'd be very hard because our careers and our communities were so intertwined, but I knew that I had to do it and that there was no other choice. So I have not spoken to him since January of this year. It's been 10 months. But you think that's the end? It is
Oh my god!
Bro, what?
Jesus
It
Christ!
keeps going, bro.
Yo, holy fuck! Lord have mercy, nigga.
Probably not. I haven't spoken to him since January of this year. It only took a couple of weeks, but soon the messages started. He has attempted to contact me over 40 times individually this year in individual texts, Discord messages, Instagram DMs, and phone calls. And I'm just gonna show those. And at first, it starts simple. Be confusing messages, or like him expressing he was worried about things. Like, at first it wasn't anything weird.
Yo, have some fucking pride, you loser. If you gonna have something, have pride. You don't have shit. Holy fuck. Rage, I can't. The quality is not, like, it's too small. Okay, see now. Can we please communicate? His name is Matt.
This is not someone
Yo.
who loves or cares about you.
Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Something about them mats, bro. I'm playing. Those are two different things. I'm playing. Shout out Matt.
Not the time.
Not this Matt. I'm sorry. Now that Dad's gonna buy in these last 4 months were your final words to me. Holy yo, gang. Chat, by the way, these mean nothing. If you're ever in a situation, do you think they finally learned their lesson because they messaged you a billion times? No, they didn't. I'm telling you, this means nothing. They'll do all this, they can revert back to the same old shit. Yeah, I'm telling you. This means nothing. It means nothing. I don't give a fuck. You're probably feeling bad. Damn, they really messaged me. I'm ignoring them. They probably, all they're thinking about is me. They're probably crying. Don't give a fuck. Do not let this end. I mean, she stayed 10 toes over this year. She hasn't said a single thing back to this nigga. But look at him. What the hell messenger app even is that? Oh, IG, can we please talk while you're here? A simple conversation will go very far for both of us. I don't think she needs. Obviously, she's doing just well without it. You're the one tripping. A simple conversation. The lack of communication is very confusing. Wow. Okay. Can you please talk while you're here? A simple conversation will go very far. The lack of. Is he just copying and pasting? What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Keep in mind, this is only things that he sent to me. I can't document all the things that people told me that he was saying. And, just kind of a funny side note, I guess.
Why are you so
I would like
obsessed
to
with
highlight
me?
this message. Because, doesn't really matter, but...
He did not chat GPT.
Yeah.
He did not chat GPT this shit.
Yeah.
He did not. No, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
He just this nigga said he chat.
He did, bro. He went into his phone, and he entered in the entire scenario, still looked at it, and was like, all right, this is gonna be the one.
Yo.
This is,
Nah, gang.
after everything, like, bro, you wouldn't think typing in the entire scenario to ChatGPT to explain to ChatGPT how much of a dog shit human you are, that you wouldn't, like, see the things that it was writing back, like, damn, like.
Because you know at first that motherfucker's like, wait, hold on. I would prefer not to do shit like this. Maybe you should do this. Like, and he's like, nah, I need a reply. Tell me what to respond.
In a hypothetical
scenario,
ChatGPT, if I
were to have said this, no, I'm making a script in a movie and I need them to portray. Oh my God. And not even only that, reading all that back over, all the loser shit that went on, you didn't have to realize it's like, damn, I'm a fucking shitter. I'm a shit stain. I'm a fucking scumbag, gang. No, let me just send this ChatGPT message and copy and paste it all her.
I ran it
Yo, what the
through
fuck?
a ChatGPT checker. And all the highlights. Like I said, doesn't really matter. I just thought it was interesting.
Echoed in my heart.
no.
I should have known when I seen that shit.
No,
bro, now that Dan's gone by the last
no.
4 months were your final words to me. Dash, don't go. Have it echoed in my heart. Yo, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Motherfucker writing the notebook? Bro, what is that? I'm dead ass though. What is that?
I don't know.
Bro, I've never, like,
I don't know.
We can't just be sending that stuff, bro.
Oh my God, nigga said Dash.
Echoed in my heart? After hitting her in the eye with a phone?
Yo, dude's a fucking yo, he's a psychopath.
Like I
He's a
said, at first,
psychopath.
the messages were just simple things. Like, him saying he was worried about things or saying no one was talking to him, which I don't think was even true at the time. I think he was just saying that to try to guilt me into responding to him. I'm not sure about that, of course.
Yo. What do you think he's doing right now? Right in this very moment right now, chat. What is Mizkif? Yo! If you can see what this motherfucker's doing! Yo!
That's what he should be doing.
Watching. Gang, I don't know. Nigga like me, I'd be planning my escape how to never show my face again for being such a fucking loser, gang. Holy fuck. Asking people what he should do. Oh, yeah, he probably said, yo, whoa, code red. What the fuck do I do? There, she's ruining me. It's over.
It's also extended to in-person interactions because initially I made the mistake of thinking that I only had to cut him off through private communication and, you know, we would be fine going to the same events and parties.
You on
and
Chat
such.
GPT?
I also had to start. Hold on, I'm still fucking sick.
Oh, Yugi. Yugi started the chat.
I made the mistake of thinking
started
that
the
I
whole
only
cold.
had to cut him off through personal, private communication. But I also had to start avoiding going to the same parties or places I was worried he'd be in person. Because this was after he came back from his first trip to Japan. There was a party that I attended several months after I first went no contact with him. I was aware that he would be there, and I thought it'd be fine. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal. I thought I'll just let him have his space. I'll have my space. You know, it's not a big deal. We're adults, right? During this party, I felt like he was following me around and monitoring me, but I thought that I was just being paranoid. I was like, it's probably just in your head. I was hanging out with Nick and Kachi and a couple other friends. And at some point, Nick was like, it's too fucking loud down here. Let's go upstairs. No one's upstairs. Let's just go, you know, chill in a room and like talk where it's not so loud. And I was like, okay. So
I was joking because I made the joke that Yugi's the one while we were all sick.
It took me a bit longer to
Because I got my code from him.
get up there because someone like stopped me and was talking to me. And I did feel like, I mean, he was like standing pretty close to that person. I felt like he was watching me, but again, I thought I was just being paranoid. But I went upstairs. I was hanging out with Nick and Kachi and, you know, our other friends. And then about 30 minutes later, the room that we're in, the door opens. It's Miz.
And where was this at, chat? Was this like recent? Like we talking?
Didn't she say it was at a party or something? Because she said that Nick and Kachi were like, let's go somewhere where it's quiet because it's loud. So I think they were at a party.
Which party? How long ago you think, chat?
He opens the door, makes eye contact with me, goes, ooh.
Phase party.
And then closes the door and leaves. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? But again, I was still trying my best to, you know, give the benefit of the doubt.
Ooh.
It's not funny, but like, that's genuinely fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
Like, you know, maybe it's just like...
Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, he for sure knew she was in there. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. Oh, shit, yo, chat, yo. Oh, my God. In real time, you can see Mizkif follower count just dropping every second. That's... If you want to partake in that, go ahead.
An awkward situation or something. But a couple months later, the person that he was hanging out with that night reached out to me privately and was apologizing. And I was like, why? And they're like, I just felt like I had to apologize to you because I felt so bad and so embarrassed of what was going on. Like, yes, he wanted to see what you were doing.
I knew it.
Like, I want to go see what's upstairs, and he was checking every room. And then after he opened the room that you were in with Nick, he closed the door and started laughing. And then he just wanted to talk about, you know, how you guys broke up for the next, like, however many hours of the night. So I was like, well, okay, that's good to know, I guess. The next story that I want to tell involves what happened to me, Valkyrie, and Cinna earlier this year when we were attacked at the Santa Monica Pier because that was obviously. Hold on, let me close all these fucking texts. I don't want to look at them. They're still on my desktop. Where was I? Yeah, so, yeah, it happened March 3rd of this year. A lot of people were talking about it, talking about how me, Ray, and Cinna were attacked. Which was not an issue, like, we had no issue with that. Like, obviously, it's big news, people are gonna talk about it, it should be talked about. We had, like, no issues with anyone talking about it and covering it, and that included him. I was fine with that. He joined in on that whole thing of people going live to talk about it. And again, I'd like to
What he had said?
remind people at this point, we were already a couple months into me making no contact with him, making it clear I didn't want anything to do with him. And so during this stream, he was covering what happened to me, Ray, and Cinna. He decided that he was going to tell more of my personal stalker stories that I've never personally talked about or shared publicly myself. And one of these stories was one that, like, no one knew at all, and, like, it just felt so shitty, because at the time that those things happened, like, you know, all the people that lived in that area together, we all came together and we all kind of decided, and this was heavily pushed by him, we should never talk about this, because, you know, people are gonna be weird, it puts Emmy in more danger, and, you know, it gives people ideas, so we're never gonna talk about it. But, you know, of course, as soon as there's some big drama that he's not involved in, and he finds a way to, you know, bring up, oh, I was there for something that happened to Emmy, he does it. He was on a stream talking about these personal stories of mine, and I caught wind of it. And by the way, it was also so frustrating not say anything at this time, because the way he told those stories, he kind of framed himself as like
yes.
the hero. He was like, oh, I held the stalker at gunpoint. No. The only person who ever came into contact face-to-face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie. Bonnie is the person who found that guy outside, went inside, told everyone, called the police came. All Miz did was he stood far away from the front door, behind glass and metal, with a gun. Yeah, I mean, I understand, still very scary, but why are you acting like you've, like,
saw to do it.
If
like,
anyone deserves credit for that, it's Bonnie. Like, it's literally stolen valor. I'm so glad I finally get to say that.
This is stolen valor. Yo, W Bonnie in the chat.
W Bonnie.
Bonnie gang. The fuck? Stolen valor. We have a real motherfucker in the fucking army right fucking here. We don't play about that fucking stolen valor shit right here, gang.
This is the Navy, gang. Don't ever say I was in the Army again.
My fault.
That's that Duke Dennis shit.
My fault, big bro.
She is the one who, like, kept everyone in those two houses safe, not him. Anyway, back to the original thing, the Ray and Cinna stuff. I was obviously panicking, like, I just had this horrible thing happen to me the night before. It was, like, huge, like, public, millions of people seeing it, and then my crazy ex-boyfriend is going live talking about more of my personal stuff, and I'm like crying, and Cinna and Ray are like what's wrong, and I tell them, and I'm like panicking. I'm like, I need to call so-and-so, I need to call so-and-so, I need to call so-and-so, like these different people that I was like, they can contact him, because I did not want to contact him. So Ray, Cinna, some of me and Miz's mutual business partners, and Asmongold were all messaging him to stop. And by the way, Asmongold told me that he tried to call Miz while he was talking, and it rang 3 times and then hung up, which means that he saw it and he
said fuck
just
that.
wanted to be able to keep talking.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Okay,
anyway,
bro.
just a little note.
Bro.
I don't know exactly what, like, the other people said to him, but Ray and Cinna told me that they were messaging him being like, bro, like, stop, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? And he was messaging them, who were also equally as traumatized as me, of course. They had gone through the same thing. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I'm letting people know what, you know, girls go through. Was that your job? Well, anyway.
Talk to him, Emmy. Talk to him,
yeah,
get
that
sassy
all
on him,
happened
Emmy.
a
Fuck
couple
him.
of months into
Fuck
me
him.
being no contact with him. And yeah, he was arguing with Ray and Cinna while they're trying to be like, bro, like, stop, like, you're making it worse. He finished talking about my stuff and then reacted to Cinna and Ray's whole stream where they were crying, addressing their communities.
Nigga
Made sure to
dragged
react to
that. He
and then
bro.
immediately went offline. So yeah, that was a terrible.
Wait, so he just
weekend.
reacted to that at the stream?
I got threatened to be stabbed.
W
and
content.
The next day, my weird ex was going live trying to self-insert so that he could make sure to farm his own clips. After that incident, his attempts to talk to me only ramped up.
Remember the time.
Hey, 139.30. 139.30, chat. Y'all
I would
locked
just-
in?
Carry them myself. Today, I'm finally going to be opening, and after that incident, his attempts to talk to me only ramped up.
Yo,
I
what?
showed
Some more?
Text,
Oh, because that's the text happened. Yeah.
we went back to Japan, and during that trip, he was texting and calling me, trying to call me quite a lot, begging me to take him back. And at the same time, I heard that he was reaching out to quite a few other streamers who know both of us. And he was crying to them about how he wanted to get back together and how he thought someday we would reconnect and eventually get married. I don't think he even meant that, but I hope not. But I assume he did that with the hope that they would relay the messages back to me since I wasn't talking to him. And, I mean, some of them did. I also had a couple other streamers report to me that he would obsessively watch my stream and not in a like, oh, I wonder what Emmy's doing right now way, or like having my stream open.
Yeah.
Like, he would be obsessively and attentively hate watching my stream, like watching my stream and just saying horrible things almost every time that I've been live this year.
Yo,
And they tell me that he would want to discuss how
What?
he believed I still wanted him. Interesting, considering I never replied. And he would ask other guys if they thought I had slept with anyone this year. They'd be like, I don't fucking know, man. And then they told me he would say stuff like, no.
Yo, just imagine Mizkif. Yo, do you think Emiru had sex with her? Hey, I
don't give a fuck.
Yo,
gang.
what the
you
fuck
talking
are you
about?
talking
Why
about?
You asking me,
I
gang?
don't fucking know what she's doing, gang. I
Go
don't
fucking do a
know.
Mario speed run, bro. Get
fuck?
out of here,
The
gang.
fuck out my face, you fucking creep.
Fucking weirdo. The fuck is wrong with you? Dead ass though, bro.
How the fuck am I supposed to know, gang?
There's no way she's done that. She's not like that. And she's probably waiting for me.
Waiting for you.
Just really fucking gross stuff like that. And a couple of streamers in LA also told me that he was telling people that me and him still talk all the time, but we simply weren't together anymore because I was too mature and I was not ready. I was too immature.
Immature. Wait,
Wow.
what?
But yeah, you can see from the messages I showed. I'm not sure if, like, I mean, people can go back and read them.
Incel level
he was
99 boss. I
Begging
don't
me
know
to take
what
him
he
back
is,
for the
bro.
majority of this year, which was 7 or 8 months total. And like I said, some of the messages were even, I believe, ChatGPT. Not that it really matters. It's just
Echoed in my heart.
interesting.
Get your nut ass on out of here.
Today, it's been about 2
Yo,
months
lame, man. What the
Sounds
fuck
like
did
you
you
guys
talk
attempted to
about?
contact me directly. I think
Wacko
because
mode.
about 2 months ago was when he started kind of getting scared that I might have been like, you know, telling people things. Which again, I wasn't going out of my way to do it, but if anyone ever asked me, I wasn't gonna lie to them. I mentioned this at the beginning before I started like fully telling the story. I heard from my friends, other streamers, and my employees that he had cooked up a plot that if I ever tried to talk about him, like about the abuse or anything else, he would try to go live and say that I killed my rabbits. And I was told that he approached several streamers who were around us a lot when we lived together and asked if they would basically back him up, and they refused. Obviously, they're not insane. And even something happened this weekend.
Yo. This bitch is exposed me for being everything, a narcissist or sexual abuse or everything, but her rabbits died. That was his plan? Yo, her fucking rabbits died, gang? That's what he was about to roll with?
One of my employees
That was the
told me
mastermind, sleazy
he
fucking...
went up to them and he threatened them, saying, if Emmy ever tries to talk about me, I will destroy her. Whatever that means. And within the same night, he also texted one of my best friends, and he would have known that I would have been with this girl. He texted her saying, hey, worried about her, hope she's okay. You know, right after he just said to my employee and other people that he was gonna try to destroy my life. Yeah, all in the same night. And,
Shout out to the people that went up to her toilet and shit, though.
that was
W
Saturday,
friends.
so
Dead ass.
Real ones.
that pretty much leads us to today.
Some people would have just kept that hush and that's that shit.
Year of my life cutting him off and building a new life with people that actually care about me and doing my best to move on peacefully without causing any drama. I did not want to do this. A lot of other creators actually told me that after his other allegations in 2022, if I wasn't the first person to stand up for him and start appearing on his channel again, they do not think that they would have gone back to helping him with his content. So I always tried to keep things private, always tried to make things better, had hope that things would get better, you know, tried to be supportive, and my thanks that I got for all of that was abuse and resentment. And for all of 2025, all of this year, harassment and hatred from him and his community, while he was the whole time secretly begging for me to take him back behind the scenes. I've taken a lot of steps already, as I said, it's apparent. I've taken a lot of steps to restructure my life and be a lot more careful about who I help and who I invest my time and my care into. And I'm doing a lot better now, but I felt like this was a necessary stream because, like I said at the very beginning, I have heard that he has done things to other people that aligned with some of my own experiences, so I felt like it would be wrong for me to keep holding on to all this information. I know I stayed for way too long, and I thought that I could help, and I unfortunately learned that I couldn't, but I worked really hard to have the life that I have now with my friends, my family, my pets, and my community, and I'm so grateful for how things are now. It was very difficult, but I'm very proud of myself for making the choices that I did.
Emmy better, chat.
To end up where I am now.
Emmy fucking better. Emmy fucking
Emmy
better.
better
Yeah,
will always
that's,
echo through my heart.
Emmy better will
my
always,
story of,
will forever
dealing
echo through.
with
Those are the words echoing through my fucking heart, chat.
Abuse,
Fuck that shit. Emmy fucking better,
psychological and
nigga.
domestic abuse, sexual assault, and stalking, and being threatened on if you know I ever talked about it.
One, you know rebuttals is coming, chat. Do you think one's coming? Maybe he just says fuck it. And there's no saving it. It just, yo, chill, yo, put the rope away. Put it away.
Yo! Oh, that's when he beat up Mitch Jones.
Yeah, why did he do that? What was that?
I don't remember.
I don't really I see this Pogger shit and I just be like, what the fuck?
Huh? You said you could take me 7 times. You didn't listen to yourself, you're drunk and on cocaine. I tried to talk to you with a friend, you're treating me like shit. You figured I'd kill myself. And all you can say is fuck you.
Yo, how many times you gonna say you gonna kill yourself, gang? Like,
Mitch said you broke my tooth.
like you broke my tooth. Yo, fuck what you talking about? My tooth is broken, gang. Holy fuck. Did he tell everybody he's to kill himself, bro? Chat, Lacey might fall through the fucking roof, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I heard yo, that was fucking terrifying.
You figured I'd kill myself. And all you can say is fuck you. And all you do is say fuck you. You make you treat me like shit. You said come on. You pulled me out of the car, you said let go.
What the yo, just stay away from this motherfucker, bro.
You know what?
Mizkif looked visibly uncomfortable as Yugi and he kept bringing up how happy Emiru looked, even though she clarified they never dated. Huh?
One of my favorite collabs was Emiru, bro.
Oh my god, Emiru was so cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dude, Emiru was like so cool.
Emiru, bro, I didn't think Emiru was gonna tap.
Do you see his face, bro?
Yes, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, it looks fucking creepy now looking back at it. But like, holy fuck.
In with us. That's the thing. Because we were with Cinna and Bonnie, but it's just the thing that Emiru, when she.
Yo, that's like.
Hey, Aim High got control of the mouse. Look at our duo streamer of the
Look
year.
at our fucking duo.
Look at our streamer duos
this
of the
shit.
year, bro.
Look at him.
Look at the duo of the year just going
goats.
at it, gang.
My goats, gang.
W duo of the year.
That's my fucking goats, gang.
I was like, dude, Emiru was like.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, everyone's been so cool so far except for like.
I feel like there has to be like a cancer. Like, there has to be like a reason people like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gotta be that one person. But definitely, like, Emiru was definitely probably one of the best.
You think that phases me at all?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? That like none of this. Like I don't even understand, bro. You can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do.
I'm not gonna lie. Right there, you lost. Gang.
Yeah.
That's how you should. That's like you just they hurt you, gay, and now you're trying to audibly say it's over, bro. Like if you're just like laughing at the eye, so that's what we're doing now. Then you came back and something with them, okay, but nah, like.
Talk about.
No, I'm not talking about
We
anything.
collabed with Cinna, Bonnie, and Emiru the other day.
That's great. That's fine. Enjoy yourselves, brothers.
Whoa, bro, you
Are you
good?
okay?
Are you good?
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Like, give me a minute.
Dude,
no, I'm fine.
it's okay.
I know it's okay.
Dude, wait, what's wrong?
Are you in therapy or something, bro?
What
This is
did I
fine.
say?
You said nothing. You said you did a collab. That's cool.
Yeah,
It's fine. I have no problem with that. I told you there's no issue.
you used to live with Emiru, and then all of a sudden you wanted to use Emiru to become bigger, and you couldn't. So then she broke up with
and
you.
Emiru.
Oh my god. Yo, wait. Yo, why? Yo,
He said that's a little bit too on the nail.
yo, wait, hold
He
on.
said, wait, Yugi, did you get the script?
Yo, wait, what the fuck? You fried my team,
It's been like having way more fun and doing way more cooler things.
What even are you spitting?
Dude, Emiru used to always be in her room. Now she's like going IRL and having
I'm not like,
fun
Emiru is a cool
and doing a
person.
lot of cooler stuff
It's
now.
good thing she disconnected from me because
Thank
all of
them.
these shit.
Thank
Oh my god. Yo, no. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Read his ass like a book.
Gang, he said, it's great she disconnected from you.
Cause she doing way better now. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That would have been my 13th reason gay. If I'm gay, I need.
The Lord.
Thank the Lord.
You would have brought down the vibe for Emiru, dude.
Yeah. Facts. Wait, Emiru's actually having so much more fun now. Like, she's IRL, she was grilling, doing all type of stuff.
Yeah,
She's doing things right now.
Sorry. Bro, dude, that's where I'm chopped.
We weren't even dating, dumbass.
Well, of course, bro. Queen Emiru's not dating someone like you.
By the fucking gods. Hell no. Fuck no. God no. Jesus no.
He's actually so
Hell
mad.
no.
He's
Look at it.
actually
Oh my god,
so
look at
mad.
it.
Look at his face.
Look how he looked at
Look.
Ah!
He's so mad. He's so mad.
By the gods!
Oh, that one cut deep, Miz.
By the yummies, chat!
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
Don't even say that word.
Yo, he's like, if these cameras were all right, I'll call y'all right now. I'll fucking call y'all.
Take Emiru to the gun range. Gun lesson collab with Arky and Yugi.
Well, wait. Having been in this industry for years now, I've been exposed to so many creators. Sometimes when there are larger creators, I've been scared to say anything because I fear it would negatively impact my career. Last weekend at TwitchCon after party, Mizkif came up to me to say hi, but just grabbed the top half of my face. My friend was in disbelief and told me I should say something that was super disrespectful, and I've always been scared of offending people, and I chalked it up to him being weird. Thank you, Emiru, for bravely speaking out. I can't imagine the horrors that she has gone through this year. It sucks that sometimes we can't even express our discomfort because we fear it negatively affecting our livelihoods. Nigga pulling up on people, grabbing them by the fucking face. He was at TwitchCon? Old footage shows Mizkif instructing Twitch moderators to ban user criticizing treatment of Emiru. Wait, what?
Hey mods, can you do me a huge fucking favor? Can you start banning literally anybody that ever tells me that I'm being mean to her? I mean, can you give a disclaimer?
It's not being mean. This is just how. Yeah, we did it.
That reminded me of another clip though.
Yeah, with someone in my house actually.
Yeah.
Her name also starts with an
Ours
E.
also starts with an E, M,
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. Oh shit.
L.
Oh shit. Yo, Emily. Yo, shout out to you, Gig. You took that hit like a champ. No, I didn't actually hit her. I'm playing. No, it was a joke. I did it. Wow, chat. Wow. That is, wow. I was not expecting this today. Mizkif, your time has come. It's actually came a few times now. Somehow.
People playing baseball, 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, like, can we get this nigga the fuck out of here, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just over with, bro. Just send him to the insane asylum. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. Put him in the box. Put him in the hole. It's over with, bro. Nigga's a fucking freak. Are we good? Like, bro. Like, bro. Oh yeah, let's relinquish our. I'm pretty sure I follow that nigga, bro. Let's.
Crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna follow that motherfucker since 22.
Let's handle that. Let's handle that.